Happy Advent, Diocese of North Carolina. We are here to talk with you today about our effort to support 1,000 Days of Love. You heard about this recently at our diocesan event on November 21st, and we've been talking about the importance of this campaign to help children across the globe, particularly in their first 1,000 days of life, their first 3 to 5 years. That early intervention in their health and well-being at every level, physical, emotional, social, and spiritual, is a part of where this campaign is focused. And we are deeply committed to this work, not only because of the impact that it has in the child's first formative years, but also for the longer term impact that can have over the life of a child. In this season of Advent, we know that it's often observed as a time of waiting and patience and expectation, but there's also an urgency in Advent. And the urgency we see embodied in the prophetic figure of John the Baptist, who gets our attention with his message. And the message of 1,000 Days of Love needs to capture our attention this year, because this is a way that we can be a part of a larger partnership that includes deep engagement with the local leadership in the communities and villages where this program is being offered. And we want to partner with those local leaders in the support of their children. This effort is not only a partnership, it's engagement in what neighbor love looks like, in building beloved community with our global partners. It's an incarnation of what Jesus promises and invites us into, which is becoming beloved community with our neighbors near and far. This has an impact not only on the lives of the children, but also on the lives of their families. Bishop Ann.
Well, thank you, Bishop Sam. And just picking up on that point, not only are we talking about a child receiving his or her God-given potential and the way that changes the family's life, that of course changes the entire community's life. And of course that changes things perhaps for generations to come. So this campaign, as we give what we can give, is going to multiply the way that God's love multiplies beyond any one child into a different future for many, many children, many families. This time of year, as we listen to those hark, a thrilling voice is sounding, and we think about the prophetic nature of calling God's future into our present, we're also moving toward that time of season where we're thinking about that holy family of Bethlehem who could not find what they needed, who were so desperate to find what they needed so that their child could just survive, let alone thrive. And so to me, 1,000 Days of Love is perfect for this season, in that we're called to see a holy family in every family, that we're called to see that every community has the capacity, if they can be given some of the resources, to provide the gifts of love that keep multiplying for generations. So, Bishop Sam, it just seems to me everything about any size gift to 1,000 Days of Love, maybe honoring some of your loved ones, is a gift that God is going to bless and multiply beyond our imagination.
Amen. Join us in giving from a grateful heart. Happy Advent.
Happy Advent.